everyone, today I'm going to show you my 5-star island tour of my town in Animal Crossing. I've put in 320 hours into this island. I hope you guys enjoy. So this is a map of my island, which is named Selphia, after the town of Selphia from Rune Factory 4. I was originally going to make my entire layout a recreation of the town of Selphia from Rune Factory, however that didn't turn out as planned. Once you leave the airport, this is the entrance that will bring you right to the residential service area. At first I didn't like how my residential services was so close to the airport, however I think I was able to make it work. I really like the soft serve lamp item, so I did a lot of trading on Nook so that I could get all of the color variations, and I used a lot of star fragments and recipes from Celeste to decorate the front as well. This is what it looks like at night. I think that at night it gives a different feel to my island and it just looks really beautiful. So once you reach the residential area, if you go to the left, I have all of my shops, so Nook's shop as well as the Able Sisters. In front of Nook's shop I have the train set item in all 4 variations of the season. And then if you go to the Able Sister shop, beside it I have a bunch of elaborate kimonos. Now if you continue down, I have the museum and I have 2 fossils displayed in front. I will list the names of these fossils in the video. And then right in front of the museum I just have a bunch of flowers on the beach. I'm not too sure where to put these. Since I'm planning to tear down my island and start from scratch, I'm just saving these flowers in case I need them later on for my new layout. To the left of my museum I have this little beach area where I have a bunch of vending machines, cotton candy machines, different variations of the surfboard, and just a lot of little summery items. And then if you continue down here, I just have a little rest spot on the beach. The rest of my beach is completely bare. I just like to keep it that way because it makes it really easy to run around and check for the DIY items or if Gulliver is visiting. Now if you turn right from the residential services area, we are now in the residential area. Down here I'm trying to grow some blue roses. It's more difficult than I had imagined. Over here is Marina's house, and beside her house is her little cafe, so of course everything is pink. And then down here is a little seating area to enjoy the treats that you buy from her cafe. I often see villagers sitting at this table here and it's just really adorable. Now if you continue onward, beside Marina's house is Zucker's house. I think that they make a really cute pair. And then in front of Zucker's house I just have a giant teddy bear as decoration. As I mentioned earlier, my beaches are completely bare, and then over here I just have a little fountain rest spot area for my villagers. Now continuing to the right, this is Tipper's house, and she runs a little flora shop on the island. And then down here in front of her house, this is where she's growing her flowers. To the right of that I have a little pond, and here is Stitches taking a little break. And then up here is Raymond's house. Raymond actually appeared in my campsite one day, which I was really surprised, especially since he is so sought after in the community. Over here is Agnes's house, and she just has a little piano and some teddy bears. And then across this bridge it takes you to the second residential area. If you turn right, this is Stitch's house, and of course he has a little arcade so that he can pass the time. And then beside Stitch's house I have an empty plot of land. This is usually where my golden trees will grow. Up here is a little car area where Pee-wee keeps all of his prize cars. Pee-wee is my boyfriend's favorite villager on my island, and since my boyfriend really likes cars, I thought it would be fitting to give Pee-wee a bunch of cars. Over here is Aurora's house. For now she just has a bunch of flowers. I'm waiting for winter so that I can get a bunch of winter items and decorate her house appropriately. Down here is Tutu's house, and she has a little musical area since she is the diva of the island. And then continuing onwards, I just have a bunch of random flowers. And up here is Pierce's house. Pierce has been with me since moving onto this island, and since he is the jock of the island, I decided to give him a little pool. Here I customized a beach towel so it looks like you're floating in the water, and unfortunately I never see my villagers laying on it, but I hope I do someday. If you go up here, this is what my friends like to call the walk around the world part of my island. You can get here from passing through the residential area, or if you want, just go right past Pee-wee's house, which is down here. This is where I like to keep more of my flowers and put a lot of Gulliver's items because I think that they're really beautiful. I'm planning for my new island layout to have more areas like this where I showcase a lot of the items that I like, surrounded by a lot of pretty flowers. In the middle area here, I have my rock garden. I watched a video on YouTube on how to get all of my rocks to spawn in one area, and I have a toilet in the front here just in case I ate a fruit that day and I forgot. I don't want to accidentally destroy any of the rocks. And then this is just a look of the same area at night with all of the lamps lit up. I really like this hyacinth lamp, and I'm planning to make more for my new island. Now if you continued along that bridge, this is my workbench area. I just have a bunch of items for easy access. On the right here, I'm trying to grow more flowers, and then all the way down here, it connects to the residential services area. And then if you just continued up this path, on the left is an entrance to my house, which I will be showing last. And then all the way on the top left of my map is my campsite area. This is where I keep all of my fruit trees and of course the campsite. So on this area to the right, I just have a little section where my campsite villagers can relax, and down here is a table where they can enjoy their meals. If you continue along this path at the very back of my island, this is where I keep all variations of the flowers and in all different colors. This area took me a very long time to make because I had to breed all the flowers and rearrange them according to their color, but I think it was well worth it and probably one of my favorite spots on the island. Now on the top right of my island, this is where guests can come to stay. First you check in with the receptionist at the front. On the room to the left, I have a dining area, and then at the very back, I just have the hot spring area. Also, I forgot to show this in my tour, but at the very top right of my island, I also have just a few items on the rocks at the back, as you can see. And last but not least, I will show you the area outside of my house on the island. This is my absolute favorite spot. So down here I have my little personal library. And then when you stand here and tilt the camera up, I think this is the best view on my entire island. Down here I'm just breeding more golden roses. And then once you go up the stairs, I have a bunch of fake statues. I'm not too sure where to put them yet, but my storage is currently full. Also, I have a random happy birthday sign in front of my house. A while back, my friends surprised me with a birthday party in Animal Crossing, so just having that sign out there reminds me of that memory, which is really precious to me. Thank you so much for watching my island tour video. I'm planning to release more Animal Crossing videos as well as Story of Seasons videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you!